YouTube, welcome to my horse trailer tour video. I wanted to walk around it real quick and just show you the different setup if you're thinking about getting a Sooner horse trailer. This is a 1995 model, even though I purchased it in 2023, but it looks amazing for its age. It's been kept in a barn, and also aluminum does not rust like the steel horse trailers do, and it's much lighter, in case you didn't know. If you're trying to decide what's important to you in a horse trailer, the aluminum ones are a lot lighter. They do not rust as much as steel. The steel ones do require a lot of maintenance, just especially depending on where you live. Where I live, it's in the south and it's very humid, so we get rust really easy down here. But basically, I just wanted to walk around it real quick. So this trailer, when I bought it, it did not originally come with this, from what the guy told me. But basically, it came with this electric jack, which I've had a horse trailer without an electric jack, and I will tell you, this is a life changer. I love it. So obviously, you still have the chains like a regular horse trailer. This hooks up into your bumper, and then when it is hooked up to the vehicle, this is when you can do on and off. So that is actually for the light down here. So when you retract it, that means that it's going to retract this leg down here. It's going to go up, which will then make it lower onto your vehicle. So when you do extend, that's what's going to make the leg extend, and then you're going to hit that when it's attached to your trailer, so that the leg comes down, and then you'll see your truck slowly lift up, and then it'll pop off the hitch. So basically, you're going to extend it to take it off, and you're going to retract it to put it on your vehicle. This is just a standard hitch here. Whenever you just make sure before you buy a horse trailer that you have the right size ball before you go pick it up. And then I do recommend getting a trailer lock here, so nobody can just, not that somebody couldn't cut this off, but it makes it harder for them to just pull up to your trailer and haul it off. So I don't know how to say this brand. I want to say kohree. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. But so far so good. I really do like this brand. There's also an option, and I'll show you that in a second, but basically it's in here, if you can see that. But basically, you can have it manual if you need to. So for whatever reason, if you don't have electric to your vehicle, if you can't get your vehicle to start, if you need to lower it, or anything like that on a, I'm not saying a lawnmower, but something like that that you may not be able to hook up here, then it's always a good option to have that manual option, just in case the electric part does break. So coming around here is, on the passenger side is going to be the tack room. And so on the tack room, it actually does have a slide window here, and when you open it, I know this is a cool feature too, when you're inside, if you need to lock it where somebody can't get in, where say you're changing or you're sleeping in here or anything like that, you have the option to lock it from the outside. And when you pull it back, there are these little rubber gussets here. You can just push that in where it keeps the door shut. And this is the tack room. So like I said, it's all aluminum. It came with 3 saddle racks there, and it actually has a good bit of storage. So there's some more back here, and I put back here I put stuff that I don't normally use very often. It has a spare. I don't know if it comes like that if you buy it brand new, but it did come with that whenever I bought it from the previous owner. And it actually has 2 bars here. So right now I just have my equestrian Stockholm saddle pads up here, just because once I put them in here, if I have ridden in them, I just want them to be able to air out as much as they can. So This one was, I don't even use the saddle pad, and then this one here is just the BX Vertigo saddle pad. So yeah, basically, you know, this rubber mat was also provided from the previous owners, and it has more bridle hooks and stuff like that up here. So it also has a light, so if you do have it hooked up to your truck, you do have a light in here, which is really nice. But like I said, it's got the 1, 2, 3 saddle racks. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. So they gave me a few extra light bulbs, which was nice of them. This is the manual jack piece. So like I was saying earlier, if for whatever reason the electric jack stops working, I have that as a backup, which is always nice. All right, coming around the side, this is what it looks like open. So basically, there's a couple of things I'm going to show you on the inside, but both of these windows drop down, just like a normal drop down window on the horse trailers. But basically, the latch is there, and it flips up. It does have a lock on it, and when it does come down, I do need to replace these, but basically these are the little like rubber like gussets that you can just like push into it so it doesn't bounce, so the window doesn't do this as you're going down the road. So this is, you know, what the window looks like open. A couple of the windows, which I don't know why, but a couple of the windows have more, like one has a bar and one doesn't. So when I was buying this, obviously this is a 1995, but some of the windows have just it's not going anywhere. Even if I open this window, this is here, unless I take off these bolts, which would take off this whole rack here. So this is not going to be open. Even when I open the window, you can kind of tell the different bars here. This one is attached to the window. This is fixed in the inside of the trailer, but this window does not have it. So it does look like they may have taken it down, but again, it's a used horse trailer, but it's still in amazing shape, so I'm not complaining. Aluminum roof, and it has the 2 ceiling vents here. It opens both ways, and again, like I said, the head side has a fixed bar as well as sliding windows with the screen. So if I wanted to leave this open, closed, I could slide it open for Maya or Alvin. And then if not, I could just completely drop the window and it would leave the fixed bars here. It's got a solid divider, which if I had a preference, I would rather have like one that was more open so it's not so claustrophobic for my horse. But basically, this latch here, we're gonna put it like that, and then you just put this pin on the other side of this, and that's what's gonna lock it, and this does retract automatically, so it's got a spring, which is nice. And then this would be Alvin's little side. So, you know, again, same thing as the other side. So this is just a 2-horse slant, and it does have the nice like rubber bumper here, so when they're backing out, they don't skin anything coming down. And this does not have the big double doors in the back. So depending on what you're going to be using the trailer for, you might want that. Like if you're using it for something else, like putting your 4-wheeler in here, or small tractors, lawnmowers, you want somebody to put hay and shavings in here with a forklift, then you're going to want something that you can move this divider right here. But this one does not move, which is fine. Like I said, I'm still really happy with this horse trailer. So just some things to think about along the way. But basically, here we are with 2 more saddle racks. And again, if it was turned on and hooked up to the truck, I could show you that it does have lights, and it does have a rubber floor. So again, this has the rubber floor as well. You know, it does have an aluminum floor, but I did check it whenever, like before I bought it, because that's a big deal for aluminum trailers. If you're gonna buy those, make sure that your aluminum floor is not rusted out already. So that's a really big thing. You know, wood floors are great, and so is lumber. So that's like the rubberized lumber floor. So there's a few options that you can get, but that's just one thing I can stress is when you're getting an aluminum trailer, just make sure that the floor is not rusted out. All right, more hooks up here, and again, it has that fixed bar. So, you know, and it closes pretty quietly, and like I said, this is for $19.95. I really cannot complain. I love this horse trailer. So this is the back of it. I'm probably gonna add a few reflective strips on the actual doors. Maybe like one going here diagonally like that, just to give it a little bit more visibility at night. You can never be too careful with that. And the head side looks just like the passenger side of the trailer. So again, 2 drop downs here, and it's got all of the, all the manufactured stuff here for the horse trailer, but it looks like it was made in October of 1994. So, but it is on the registration, it does say 95. So we got, you know, some pretty nice tires on here. So the guy did replace all 4 tires before I bought it. So he had it all pressure washed. He had everything emptied out. He had it hooked up to his vehicle to show me that all of the lights worked. One thing I will say, if you have a Ford, so we have a 2020 Ford F-150. If you don't turn the vehicle on, put it in gear, and then put it back in park, it doesn't look like the electric jack hooks up to it, but you will know whenever it says trailer connected. And then because I had turned the truck off when I got home, and when I turned it back on, I couldn't get the lights on. So just something that we had to figure out. But if you have a Ford F-150, that could be a reason why maybe your trailer lights aren't working. So for some reason, it's making me put it into gear first. But yeah, so this is my horse trailer, and if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that I just have one thoroughbred and a mini. So this is perfect for what I need it for. Obviously, like, I want to take it to go ride with friends. I want to use it if, you know, if there is an emergency, I can get my horse to the vet if need be. Evacuating, anything like that. It's always good to have your own set of wheels if you're able to. So I hope you guys liked this video. Just gave you some things to think about. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Follow us on Instagram, and I just started a TikTok. So yeah, we appreciate all the support, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you.